Hi, today is July 15th, 2023, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1140 for the year, Orgy of Pigeons. It was an orgy of pigeons. It was like they were all trying to cram into the same train car, except pigeons can fly. They don't need to take a train. It was like they were all trying to get into a store for a Black Friday sale, because pigeons have a lot of trouble getting on the internet. And it was a Friday, but it wasn't Black Friday. It was yesterday, which wasn't Black Friday. It must have been some incredible food for the pigeons in one very small area that led to the orgy I saw in London on the way back to the launderette to pick up my clothes yesterday morning. I didn't shoo them away to satisfy my curiosity as to what it actually was that instigated the orgy of pigeons. And this morning I have no regrets about that decision. Poem number 1141, Obviousness. Saturday in Glasgow, and the morning is bright and optimistic because it's the morning, and the sky is overcast because a lot of clouds have been cast over the sky. It is a good bet that it will rain later. That seems obvious. So far, there is a lot of obviousness about this day. I don't think it's Glasgow. I think it's me. Poem number 1142. The room was full. Just then, someone had something important to say. For a brief moment, the room was full of urgency and insistency. Now it is quiet again. Poem number 1143, Under the Bridge. It was a minor thing, and it happened so long ago you would have thought it was water under the bridge, but apparently not. Apparently the water was still all over the bridge and not yet under it. The bridge was still soaking wet, and in fact, it was almost completely dry under the bridge. You could have slept under that bridge. That's how little water there was under the bridge. It was such a minor thing, hardly worth bringing up, but the bridge was still wet, and under the bridge it was very dry, so probably someone was going to bring up whatever it was soon. Poem number 1144, The Fear of Missing Out. She was overwhelmed by all of the things she had experienced, and she wanted to take a break and turn off her mind for at least a little while, but there was the fear of missing out that drove her to seek out more and more experiences that overwhelmed her more and more. She was concerned that turning off her mind for even a little bit would cause her to miss out on what might prove to be a life-changing and transcendent experience, so she kept her mind turned on and never turned it off. And people were quite impressed with all of the many experiences she managed to have. She had so many experiences, and she missed out on almost nothing, but still, she feared she was missing out. Poem number 1145, it's a haiku, Brief Eternity. At the entrance, held for a long, long moment. Is it in or out? And the last poem of the day is poem number 1146, Satisfied. Come on, then, he said. Let's bring it on. Let's get it on. Let's get this party started. No, he said somewhat later. Let's not stop now. Let's go all night. Oh, come on, he said when the night was over. Let's keep it going. Let's go as long as we can. Hey, where are you going? He asked as the day was darkening again, but then he ended up going too. It was a good time, and it was a long time, and it was a good long time. Perhaps it could have gone on a bit longer, but he was satisfied, and any other parties who may or may not have been there at that time were more than satisfied. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.